Let's talk about your artistry itself. Like, how did you come up with the name?
My middle name. My middle name. My name is Zori Dietrich Lyles, right?
Okay.
Zori means beautiful. Dietrich means peaceful ruler, and I feel like that's who I am, a peaceful ruler. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know me, you know how I get down, and you know like what I represent. Like I'm a protector. I'm a protective person. Like when we go out, I got my head on the swivel. You know what I'm saying? To make sure I protect my people, but I always want peace. You know what I'm saying? We'll bring you war, but I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I like peace. I like being peaceful and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, with peace comes war as well. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know that as a ruler, you have to know how to go to war, and you have to know how to when it's time for peace and shit. So I felt like that's always been who I am, and I wanted this shit to be me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be no little this or little that. Like I wanted it to be me. So I was like, okay, Dietrich. You know what I'm saying? At first it was Wild Bubba because that's the only nickname I really had. But it's always been the Bandit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I've always felt like a bandit. You know what I'm saying? So it's always been the Bandit. Whether it was Wild Bubba the Bandit, Bubba the Bandit. The only other name was Mr. Personality. That was like in '09 and shit when I first like started trying to, you know what I'm saying, start rapping and shit.
Yeah. As far as the writing though, like how do you get the inspiration?
Mm.
And what kind of topic do you talk about?
I talk about it's like therapy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like therapy. Like I let everything out. You know what I'm saying? It's like a confessional for me. I get in that bitch and that motherfucker. Like I just zone out. You know what I'm saying? I bring that shit out for my soul. Like anything that I'm feeling. At first it was really conscious. Like I was really, really conscious, focused on conscious shit. And then like I got tired of people calling me a conscious rapper and expecting that from me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, man, I've done a lot of shit, and I don't think that like I'm a conscious rapper. I know that I'm aware of a lot of things, and I have a lot of knowledge because I seek knowledge. But that's not the only thing I want to talk about. So don't expect this shit from me. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I want to talk about how I want to fuck this fat butt bitch, you know what I mean? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I want to talk about smoking weed or I'm talking about this, that, and the third. So it's like I just gotta let it go. So whatever's in me, I bring out. You know what I'm saying? Just bringing out bringing the innermost part of me. That's why I had to become more truthful and more honest and more elevated and more knowledgeable of who I am to bring out more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you know, with the knowledge and the experience, you have more to talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
You can relate to other stuff.
Exactly, and plus I've lived all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
So when it comes to the writing process, though, like how do you like to create? Like, do you like to isolate yourself, or do you like to?
I don't need to.
You know, off the top, go to the booth, and then like you know.
Like my process is I put on a beat and I listen to it and I listen to what the beat is trying to tell me. You know what I'm saying? I structure the song. Like I write wherever the beat, like however the beat is, I won't go I won't go to one part until I finish one. So if the chorus comes first, I won't go to the verse but like I write specific to the beat. I used to not do that. I used to just write. Like the beat be playing, I'll write, and then another beat be playing, I'll write to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the way I do it now, I always make songs like I'm performing, you know what I'm saying? And so what I do is I put on a beat, right? And the beat starts like it has a little intro and shit. I'll use that. Then I'll go to that. I'll figure that out based upon what the melody is and the tone and the tempo and shit. Then I'll go to the next part and I'll make it'll be a whole different part. You know what I'm saying? It'll be the same song, but it'll be a whole different part. It'll all make sense, but it'll be like it might have a different tempo. I might slow it down. Then the verses, then I might rap, or like sometimes I do rap singing and shit. So it's like the verse, if the verse tells me to spit slow, then I'll slow it up. If it tells me to like da 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 da, you know what I'm saying, then I just listen to the beat. You know what I'm saying? I really listen to the beat and shit because I'm not gonna say I perfected it, but I've mastered I become the music basically. Like I become the music. I want to become the beat.
Okay. Let's talk about the recording process. What do you like to have around to have a good session? Like you and an engineer? Or a bunch of people around.
I don't need nothing, man. It's because in Atlanta I was recording most of my shit by myself. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But now
not too much of a hassle though.
What'd you say?
Isn't that too much of a hassle? You have to do everything yourself.
Like, oh no, like there's an engineer in there. I don't engineer. Okay. I'm sorry. Of course the engineer, but because I don't engineer.
So you meant you an engineer?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I learned in 2017. I recorded a lot of music, and I learned how to record myself. But I had the opportunity to be in the booth by myself and record. and just be free. You know what I'm saying? But when you paying for shit, it's like I'm I'm pimping shit. I'm showing up on time.
Yeah.
I make sure I come in there. If my men come in there, let me record. Then we'll joke and laugh after. Y'all niggas can smoke, drink while I'm doing it. But I want to get in there. You know what I'm saying? I want to get in there and get it out. Like with my projects that I did, these two that I dropped this year. I dropped 2 projects this year. There's one called Zori and one called Licorice. And I did 10-hour sessions, right? So the first session was 10. I record for 3 hours, let him mix.
Oh, okay.
Then I listen to it. Then I have him remix it, and then I have it mastered. You know what I'm saying? And then same way with Licorice. Like I record projects. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really go in there and record for like an hour. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in that bitch for like 10 hours. That's one of my like pet peeves. Like I like being in there.
Yeah.
It's like a tease going in there for an hour, because it's like me. That's like one of my favorite places to be is in a booth. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you're right though, because it just coming to a studio for like an hour. I don't think people get time to just like settle in.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a process where you come in the studio, you have to settle and start recording. And within an hour, I don't think people, unless
not
you
really
get
much
ready from the house, you come, you got your lyrics, and then you get to the booth where you already do the preparation before you come in.
I mean, you're gonna have to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna have to if you want to get out. You're gonna have to be. It's like you gotta. It's like this. Okay. Like it may take me like 15 minutes to record a song. Maybe not even that. Like 10. So I record it because I know it. You know what I'm saying? I always read. You know what I'm saying? But I be knowing them. You know what I'm saying? Like I know the melody and I know what I'm saying, the chorus most times. You know what I'm saying? Like so I go in there and it take me like 10 minutes and I let them mix the joint. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like I let them mix that joint down for like if I get like how I used to do when I get a couple hours. Or like I've always done it like that. Like I record and then I let him mix.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? The time's gotten shorter. At first it was like 30 minutes. Now it's 10. So if I get an hour, you got 50 minutes to mix the joint down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And the mixing parts take most of the time though.
Yeah.
The mixing and the mastering takes a lot of time.
Exactly. Yeah.
So like what do you have to have around for a good session? Before the session?
To me, a good session, really, I don't need anything, but if I don't really need nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need, like, I've made sure that I don't need nothing. Like, a lot of niggas say, I gotta be high, I gotta be drunk. I don't need to be shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can write a song right now. You know what I'm saying? You put a beat on, I'll write a song right now. And I'm sober, you know what I'm saying? I don't need anything. I never wanted, because I can bring that shit out. Like, I learned how to become the beat, learn how to become the music. I put in so much time with this shit. It's on cue. It's like Bruce Lee, like you come in here throwing fist at him, he might not even have to look at you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I always wanted it, just to be on cue to become that shit. So, but a perfect session to me is like, cause it's like a party. You know what I'm saying? Not a party per se. Like I don't need no women in there, but I like my brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Like brotherhood means a lot to me. So my best friends is always, but they're artists too. So we be in there. It's always us three. You know what I'm saying? My boy Galore. Shout out Galore. 301P. They got projects coming too. You know what I'm saying? Like H. You know what I'm saying? No Chaser Gang. You know, the whole family. But like if my niggas was in this joint smoking and shit, laughing, you know what I'm saying? Like, just having a good vibe. Like, I'm a vibe type of nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I don't need none of that. I go in that bitch and just record, you know what I'm saying? But
I mean, it's whatever, get the creativity out of it, though. Everybody's different.
Everybody different,
So you don't have to have 20 people in the studio doing nothing.
But when when the beat come on, I don't hear nobody.
Okay.
Nobody else exists. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when the headphones is on, nobody else exists. I black out.
Okay. So as far as the role models, though, if you have to name a couple of people right now who you're looking up to as far as the success in the industry, who are they?
Off top is alive.
Don't matter. As far as like people you're looking up to, like people.
Okay, well I'm gonna tell you one thing. Everybody know that Pac is my nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like Tupac is probably the biggest influence. One of my biggest influences in my entire life. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Left Eye was another one. She was a very big influence for me. Aaliyah, you know what I'm saying? Those were very like dead people. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. Those people like shit like that. Biggie was a big one. Not as big as Tupac. Nobody was as big as influential as Tupac. Yeah. But like right now, like Jay-Z, I don't really listen to Jay-Z's music, but I really admire him. Like I
The business
yeah,
acumen.
like I always said, I want to have Jay-Z's mind with Tupac's heart. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I always said that, and you know, you like just the way he moves, man. He's building an empire. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, Jay-Z, of course, Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? I really like Meek Mills. I really like Kevin Gates. Like, man, there's so many people that influence me, though. I don't want to leave nobody out, but it's so many people, you know what I'm saying? Like OT Genesis, I I don't even be listening to a lot of their music, you know what I'm saying? But I be liking the way they move, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be watching their interviews. I like Russ. I like Russ. I never listened to a song,
Russ is
not
nice
one
though.
song.
Russ is
I never listened to one song, but
Russ is good with the pen.
I was watching this Drink Champs joint right before I came up here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I love watching interviews. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like Nipsey was big for me. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like big to me. Rest in peace, Crip. Like that was big time for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been watching him before I even started rapping. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay.
Like, and I was just like, I just wanted to be like Holmes because he was an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? So he was a big one. Shit, Snoop Dogg, big influence for me. You know what I'm saying? Like big one.